What's up, America? Alright, so today we're going to be talking about immigration and where I stand on it. Alright, so I kind of straddled the fence on immigration because on the one side, this nation was founded by immigrants. Humans are not native to the Americas. Everyone's an immigrant that's here if you go far enough back. And until they tear down the Statue of Liberty, we're going to continue to take immigrants. On the other side, the world has a finite amount of resources, which means that the more people there are, the smaller everyone's slice of the pie becomes. Now, I don't know a lot of people that enjoy standing in lines, or waiting in traffic, or breathing pollution. We, as Americans, I think, for the most part, tend to really enjoy fresh, clean air, more money, and more free time. That sounds great, right? Great for everyone. I don't know a whole lot of people that think that that's a bad idea. On the other hand, I also understand that an aging population is going to cause problems with social programs such as Social Security, as well as creating gaps in the workforce, which immigration, if done properly, should correct. Which brings us around to why I think that immigration should be more of a states' rights issue than a federal one. So if one particular location can no longer accept people, it just doesn't have the space or resources for it, they should be allowed to deny entry to further immigration. On the other side of that, places that do have needs for things like doctors or field workers or whatever should have access to the national database, which has all the applicants that are trying to immigrate to this country. That way, local jurisdictions are able to get the resources and workers they need to meet their needs. But we still have to face the fact that we live on a planet of finite resources, which means we gotta be choosier about who we let in. That way we can ensure that there is enough space and resources for posterity, our own posterity, which, if you don't know, is future generations. So our kids, grandkids, so on and so forth. We need to make sure that they have enough space and resources to get by on, and they're not fighting and squandering over it. Now, when it comes to dealing with these so-called concentration camps down at the border, I kind of see that we got three avenues to take on this. So, one, we can just give them all temporary IDs, let them in, made it this far, congratulations. Two, tell them, sorry, we gotta process you, and until that happens, no entry. You're stuck waiting in whatever country is nearest to where you're trying to enter. Or, option number three, we deny everybody entry, and we shoot anyone that tries to get in. So, instead of paying to feed and house all of these people for this indefinite period of time while we process them, let's just release them back into the wild and use a combination of the three avenues to handle the situation. So, for starters, we could have a certain percentage be people that meet certain qualifications for positions that are desperately needed, such as doctors or therapists or whatever may be set forth in the criteria by certain states or townships for their immigration needs. Second, anyone that doesn't fall into that first category gets released, sent back to wherever it is they came in from, and they're just going to have to wait to be processed like everybody else. We should allow property owners to shoot anyone illegally on their property, and also prosecute businesses and landlords that are paying immigrants or providing long-term housing for them. Because I don't know about you, but if somebody is paying somebody else to commit a crime, even if that crime's being in this country, that makes them accomplice. Or, an accessory or something, right? Like, they should be prosecuted for that. Anyways, my point is that bullets are cheaper than detention centers, and they're also a better deterrent. Because, let's be honest, the transition to clean energy is going to be really expensive. It is not going to be even close to cheap. But you know what? I would rather spend the money as president to ensure that Americans have clean, fresh air than to put immigrants in cages. Hey, thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, always make sure you share, and if you can, donate. Catch you next time.